So we were just jacking up the Green Phoenix so we could do a little bit of work on it. Thought this would be a good time to talk about actually jacking up an MGB with a floor jack. There's some important things to think about to not damage your car. Seen it a few times. The cross member that holds the front suspension is not flat. It actually tips up at an angle a little bit. And then when you run over something big in the middle of the road, it'll hit that and let it slide over it and actually raise the front end of the car up a little bit so you don't take out your oil pan. But that creates a problem when you're jacking it up. When you take your jack, you got these 4 little raised areas on top of your jack here. You want to actually position these things so that when you set it on when you get underneath there, you hook the 2 back lugs here on the back of the cross member. That keeps that from slipping off of the cross member, and I'll show you here under the car. Now I've already got this jacked up a little bit because it's a lot easier to see, but when you slide it under here, you want to make sure you kind of extend it just past and just pull it back a little bit and make sure you're hooking that when you go to jack it up. Because if this slides off, and this is a rubber bumper car, and the rubber bumper cars, it's a bigger issue than chrome bumper because look at the position of the radiator. If that slips off of there, you're taking the radiator out. I've seen it a number of times. I had a number of people call me looking for radiators because of that. It's less of a problem on chrome bumper radiators because the radiator's up here. With the radiator being way up here, a lot of times if this slips out, it misses the radiator and all you do is take out the lower valance panel. So make sure you're jacking up your MGB the correct way to avoid taking your radiator out and having to buy a new radiator.